It's Monday, August 22nd, 2022, and here's this week's balcony garden update. As you can see, it's a rainy morning here in Toronto. This time we'll start off with the onions. You can see I took some out of the corner here and the corner here, and they still got lead, and there's still lots of healthy onions.
So I just wanted to show that this is a balcony grown onion. So for anybody who says you can't grow onions on the balcony, that is incorrect.
Here's a pepper plant. As you keep picking these peppers, more keep growing. There's another bud there. You also notice that there's something growing in the planter here. That looks like a tomato plant. Not quite sure how that got there, but anyway, it's very interesting. Here's the mild pepper plant, also known as the Hungarian pepper plant. We got a nice pepper on it here growing. That one's about ready to pick. I have another one starting here. And once again, I'll just show you the fragrant lemon plant. It keeps getting taller. And we've got some August strawberries happening here. There we go. I have some video from Friday over at my sister's place to show this week's progress. I'm going to take a look at that now. Well, it seemed to be raining today, but the rain has stopped, so I'm going to take a video of, look at that, a pepper. And another pepper. So as you can see, the peppers are still growing on this plant, which is pretty good. Although some of the leaves are off colored, it's still got a lot of good budding on it. Now I look at this pepper plant here, and this one is like ultra amazing. Keeps budding. It's got buds all over it. It's got peppers on it. So I'm growing close to the ground here. So this pepper plant's just absolutely amazing this year. Now, one thing to expect with these flat tomato plants, in fact, because they're close to the ground, the animals are going to come and nibble away. Now, these tomatoes look clearly red. You can see the animal was eating away at this one here. Just saw a rabbit here earlier. Have a look at these tomatoes growing out of this plant. This production is absolutely amazing. So I just wanted to show here what I picked today. These were from the tomato plant, the flat looking one. So those tomatoes, except for the one big one, was Aroma. And these 3 peppers came off the pepper plant. Not bad, eh? I want to take a look at the last 2 cherry tomato plants that I planted here this year. The ones that were the experiment in the new soil. And you can see how much production you're getting out of these, which is absolutely incredible. And for those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, if you go back and you see what these look like when I planted them, you might find it hard to believe that they've come this far in such a short period of time. And tomato on this one here. You can see all the budding, the flowers. So you didn't even have enough cages for all these, so I started using some support poles. So hopefully soon we'll have tomatoes that are either red or orange on these plants. Really hoping to see some orange ones, but time will tell. Here we are back at the original cherry tomato plant from this year. First one. Those of you who remember how small the first one was, how little it was, and now look at the production. It's got green tomatoes all over it. And it's starting to get quite tall. So we haven't seen yet if these ones are going to be red or orange. We'll keep an eye on them, and hopefully within the next week or two, we will know.
So as you can see, we're 3/4 the way through August now. We've got a lot of progress. The tomato plants are getting very impressive. And the season is once again, for the most part, a success. Stay tuned. See you next week.